Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description. Amy Schneider returned for her 37th game on Jeopardy. She won a 36-day total of $1,181,800. As explained in the previous video, Ken Jennings' introduction was, "It's been another astounding week so far for our returning champion, Amy Schneider. 3 more runaway wins, taking her to a total of 36. 108 more correct responses this week, taking her to a total of 1,164. And yet, with all those numbers, the one thing I can't stop thinking about is the thing Amy said she thinks about before the start of every show, the lyrics to Lose Yourself by Eminem. Well, today's show is another shot for you, Amy, and a first shot for your challengers, Patrick and Brittany. The first category is 1922, which I actually forgot was exactly 100 years ago. Oh, it's Mary Mary Quite Contrary. I heard the parody, I just never looked it up. I never got chickenpox as a kid. Now I'm worried. Amy got all 3 of the daily doubles. Amy got the daily double, and it was one of the easiest daily doubles. The answer was Athens. That took her to $6,400. Amy mentioned Matt Amodio in the mini anecdotal interviews. Amy Schneider is from Oakland, California. You've told us you're a sports fan. You've been live to the Olympics. You attended the Atlanta Games. You also said that in a sense, Jeopardy is your Olympics. What do you mean by that? Amy answers, I mean a couple things. One is just that it's like, this is sort of the peak of my, performance. I'm not going to be this good at anything else, probably. But the other thing was something I thought of actually during Matt Amodio's streak, and it was occurring to me at some point somebody's going to beat your streak. But to me, the analogy is basically like Bob Beeman's long jump was beaten, but that's still the most impressive long jump of all time, because it was just so far ahead of what anybody else is doing in that time period. So then Ken adds, I love this analogy where I'm a gold medalist because I also not going to ever be on that medal platform, so I appreciate that. To me, Jeopardy is the American football it's basically sports. I was just going to say American football for my American audience, and then I remembered, a lot of other countries also are into actual football, or soccer as they say in North America. I've seen it that way for years. As long as she's talking about records, and since I recorded this after the fact, I found it funny that James Holzhauer is now in 4th place for the longest Jeopardy streak. Once Matt Amodio beat his record in the amount of games won, I found it funny that Matt was still in 3rd place for the most money won in Jeopardy regular season play. It was also funny that anyone beat James Holzhauer's streak. You think of Ken Jennings and James Holzhauer as the top 2, and you know what? If James Holzhauer continued any further, he would have beat Ken Jennings' record for the most money won in regular season play. Then Amy Schneider came along, and she's in 2nd place for the most games won on Jeopardy, yet still in 4th place for the most money won. Patrick ended the first round winning $4,200. Brittany was in 3rd place at -$400. Amy was on the lead at $10,800. Steve Harvey and Family Feud was one of the answers, and that's funny because Jeopardy, as well as Wheel of Fortune and of course Family Feud, was the answer in many Family Feud questions. Amy answers My 3 Sons of Anarchy, once again proving she has good taste in TV shows if she knows about My 3 Sons. Amy got the daily double, wagered $5,000, got it right, and went to $25,400. Amy got the 3rd daily double soon after. She bet $5,000 again, got it right, and went to $34,400. Nobody answered the last question in Double Jeopardy. Amy already had $46,400, her highest score going into Final Jeopardy. Patrick was in 2nd place at $3,000, and Brittany was in 3rd place at -$2,400. So unfortunately, she's not going to be in Final Jeopardy. The Final Jeopardy category was Words in American History. The question was, the 1890 census reported that the unsettled area has been so broken into that there can hardly be said to be a this. The answer was frontier, which both contestants answered correctly. Amy risked $25,000, which took her final score to $71,400. I think this is actually her highest total score in a single day. That's impressive. She's now at a 37-day total of $1,253,200. And as always, thank you for watching.